Oh my goodness, Ryu, hi. Hi, Noel. Hi, Ryu. How's it going? How are the squinches? Did I win? I don't know. Did you? Did you win? Hey, Bernard. You fished before? I didn't have the program open, so nothing actually came up. I could have just said, yeah, you won, but I wanted to crush your hopes and dreams. Yeah, you won the rights to retry. You, by me being live, you won the right to fish again in 2 minutes. Banning him from my stream? You don't even stream. Is anyone else's sound decompressor button just gone? What the hell is a sound decompressor button? Return of Null in a big 2026. I'll believe it when I see it. So what you need to do is you need to promise me to start streaming properly. Actually do it. And then I'll believe it. It's normally next to the volume slider. I don't know if it's a FFZ. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Bernard. In game? On Twitch? What do you mean? What is a sound decompressor? What the hell is a decompressor? What I mean by properly? I mean actually getting a schedule, actually setting up a server, actually promoting yourself, getting your name out there, stuff like that. Not just streaming once in 2026 and saying you stream for the entire year. You think I have time for that shit? Simply make time. All I'm hearing are excuses. PayPal me $5. PayPal me $5 and I'll PayPal you $5. That is an excuse. I just literally just said PayPal me $5 and then I'll PayPal you $5. That is not an excuse. You know what? Fish. You know what that means. Fish. That is 5 cents. Do you want me to PayPal you 5 cents? I can do that. Hand over your PayPal. Can you I actually am curious, can you PayPal literally just 1 cent and just that's it? Alrighty. Let me have a looky. Where is Lodestone? I'm actually genuinely curious what went on to fuck everything up. Latest. All worlds maintenance on the 5th, which was, well, today. Let me have a look. What actually happened? The maintenance that is currently on the way in All Worlds is now scheduled. It ended at 8:10 this morning, GMT. Was there any reason for the maintenance? Jeez, okay. Ah, well, it just says it's all world maintenance. So let me have a look. What's this emote? Oh my goodness, you actually got the flex emote up. Hell yeah, it actually got accepted. Good shit. Alright, well, nothing I can do about that. It's whatever. Oh my goodness, hi Baku. Actually, I'm sorry, no, I don't see you there. Right, what role quest was I going to be continuing on? I believe it is my Red Mage, my caster role quest, which I was doing, and that is over in... I believe it's Heavenswood? Yeah, I believe it's Heavenswood. Hey, Mimo! I'm not unlocking warrior. I'm doing my role quests. Completely drops everything. How about $500 and I'll go and unlock warrior right now. And because I know what you're like, Baku, take that as a fucking joke. The fact that you do not have it unlocked drives me crazier than it should. I'm doing alright, Mimo. I'm doing goody. I'm doing very goody. Hotfix notes are under Final Fantasy XIV updated on the launcher. Some was related to the strategy boards of Cult President and Cosmic Exploration. Wait, they actually updated some... I couldn't see it on Lodestone. Let me have a look. I am genuinely curious what the mid-patch is. But I am doing very good, Mimo. I hope you are as well. The fucked up disbandment of certain fellowships, link shells, PvP teams. They did maintenance to reverse that stuff. Action taken against in-game RMT, overall... Oh, there it is. Final Fantasy XIV updated. I completely missed that. Alright, what have they done? Because obviously, now that I've actually finished with 7.4, I'm more inclined to actually look at these updates and wondering what's coming. And I'm curious what they're actually adding into the game. Issues with strategy boards unable to be saved, locally data previously disappearing upon logging in, enter boards fields being replaced by previously deleted ones. Everything is stored locally. They've put in a temporary fix for it. Issues have been addressed. In the Occult Crescent Southbourne, certain fan job settings would not be saved. Cosmic exploration in the new planet. The screen would fail to fade out during the cutscene. Cosmic exploration projects and red alerts with the case simultaneously. Okay, so it's just maintenance. Got ya. Yeah, it was. I'm just genuinely curious what they've actually changed in the core game. But if it's nothing, then fair enough. Because I thought I would have done something else. Now I believe my role quest is here? Yeah, there it is. Because I never actually completed my my caster role quest. Actually, I need to double check because I'm almost finished with my Endwalker quests. Because after this one, I've only got healer left. Yeah, I've got my Astro 90. Okay, I'll be fine to do it. Time to do the funny. Okay. What was the funny? I should actually go and upgrade my... No. This is only a level 90 quest. I'll be fine to do this. I don't need to upgrade my gear for Red Mage for the time being. I've been slowly doing it in the background, on top of, while I've been doing my Dancer, because obviously I'm gearing that. And yes, I know I need to go and unlock these other stuff. Why are you DMing me? Unlock what? This motherfucker made a character called Unlock Warrior. Literally just unlock. No. Seriously, I actually want to show this off. Give me a second. Where is it? Where's my sensor bar? Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, I can't be asked sorting now. I've got yeah, I'll just take a screenshot of it. Oh fuck. Unlock Warrior has sent you a friend request. Am I just going to be harassed all day just to unlock Warrior? Also, considering this is only an alt Baku, I'm actually not going to be adding you on this character because I don't want to fuck my friends list up too much. You squinch. Oh god. Hey Chip, you should unlock Warrior. Yeah, I think I need to go and unlock Warrior, but unfortunately, I'm looking at my classes right now, and none of these are Warrior, so I can't actually go and unlock Warrior. It's not a class. It doesn't exist. Already messed up enough with me on a friends list. You only have 2, and even then you play on both characters. Actually, do you only have 2? And Gunbreaker isn't even level 100? Listen, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I have at least... I have Dark Knight 100. I have Bard and Dancer and Red Mage at 100. I've got quite a few classes left to do. Actually... to spite him, I might go and unlock Thaumaturge. You bully with love. You all bully with love. Alright, I'll put this in the funny Final Fantasy XIV usernames channel. Give me a second. There we go. I only have 2 you know of. When I roll a new character, it takes like an hour to empty in the mailbox, and doubt I'll level a Fed. Yeah. Do you need a Fed? Do you really need a Fed? Excellent timing as ever. Deacon Clemus has just sent word that Bishop Vartanoir will see us now. By which, I mean right this instant. It is extremely short notice, I know, but it would not do to miss the opportunity to learn how he and Vandreo may be connected. What do you mean technically yes? Why do you need 3 characters? Not wishing to keep his grace waiting, Lord Emmerich is already on his way to St. Raymond's Cathedral. Come, let us hurry there ourselves. Why are my pants off? Okay, maybe not like that. Shut up. Unlock Marauder? Oh, I see why. I was fucking with my glamour plates. Where's my red mage one? That's not my red mage one. There it is. Yeah, I wonder who that someone is. Is it just me? Or doesn't escape on keyboard close the map, but it closes everything else? I could have swore. I could have swore it actually did close the map before. Level up your Gunbreaker, end Walker role quests. Yeah, I could have swore it actually closed the map before. I swear it used to for me, but it doesn't anymore. It does that. Where it... Have they fucked something up? Because I could have sworn it actually closed my map before. It's what I used to do. Can I help you? Can I help you, sir? I can do that too. It even got the crit cure as well. Oh, look at you, 32,614. Doing it again. I can do 2 in quick succession. 1 big heal, but 2 quick short heals? Also, Clem. You must have misclicked a setting on the map. There's a lock on the left side. I don't remember clicking anything. This thing? What? When did I click that? Okay, thanks to you. Very much appreciated. I must have done that like last night while playing a game or something, because usually during dungeons, which I don't usually do, I keep that up in the corner to make sure I know where I'm going. My lords, I am so sorry. I informed His Grace that you were making your way hither, but shortly before you arrived, he recalled that he had urgent business and had to leave the cathedral at once. He cannot have yet gone far, though, so if you wish to search for him in the hopes you can steal a moment of his time. To grant us an audience only to depart with such haste? What business could be so pressing? Also, the Caster and Walker role quests are our date with Emeric, finally. We've been wanting this since Heavensward, and now we actually finally get a date with Emeric. Okay, Vatanois, where are you? Time to let me get a high ground. Where is he? There he is! Yeah! Hello there. Well, no. Not even a savior of Fishguard should be here. Your Grace, perhaps 'tis simply our misunderstanding, but we were under the impression that you had granted us an audience. Is there a high ground when it comes to Lalafell? Yeah, it's called, Riding on Reborn's Shoulders. Look, Lord Speaker, rest assured, I was just about to return to the cathedral. There's no need, Your Grace. This will not take long. As you may have heard, we are investigating a young man named Vaindu. Is he known to you? No, I cannot say he is. With the exception of the former Archimandrate, I am sure I know no one by that name. Oh, my alts have mean names because haha funny. I mean, so does my main. But all of you with alts, I'm just like, I'm already struggling to play one character. How do you play with multiple? Mine and the Archbishops are known to many, yes? Perhaps this youth took inspiration from public services over which we presided. Godly soul that he is, full glad am I that his faith was a comfort to him in sickness. and I pray to Helone that it will soon be found in good health. Now then, if there was nothing else, I shall return to my duties. Yes, pardon me a second while I have a funny little flashback. Fear not, your eminence. I shall carry on your legacy. We have completed the preparations as per your instructions, but are you certain this will work? It will. It must. Lord Emmerich spoke the truth when he revealed the Archbishop sought primal powers to strengthen the people's faith. I could not bring myself to believe it, not at first, but in the course of cataloguing His Eminence's personal articles, I came upon his journal. Then he had written that, through abundant ether and fervent prayer, it is possible to make gods of men. All the power we require lies in this place. This, as is Allah. By channeling the essential elements into the soulless flesh and sword we found. No. We shall summon forth King Forden and his Knights 12, and by his blessing Ishkar shall be restored to its former glory. I am echoing. Nice little funny flashback. I'm getting rid of alt is for splits, runs my personal FC for submarines, and is general data. I mean, yeah, that's fair. And your help is very much appreciated to you. You are a sweet bean. What is this? It's just an ordinary man. Scarcely changed from before. Eek, a man? Well, they tried. Good job. His Eminence... I must protect... No. No, this isn't right. Confound it! Perhaps I overlooked something. I must return to the Holy See and review the journal. Your Grace! What shall we do with this... thing? Leave it. It is a failure without use or value. Denizens of this place will deal with it soon enough. That's fucked up. Chip, are you well? Were you perchance granted a vision of the past? Haha. An attempted summoning of King Forden and his Knights 12? Your Grace, you should know full well that summoning is strictly forbidden. You will accompany us to the congregation and explain yourself. Dummy! No. I have dedicated my life to the church, conducted my affairs in accordance with the scriptures, and taught others to, and it's going too fast. I hate it when it auto advances in a non-voiced cutscene. I would like to read. I am being oppressed. Wood. Damn it, Emmerich. Your Grace! No! I've said what I said, Bernard. That it should come to violence yet again. Would that your hand had not been forced, my lord. Deacon Clem should not be alone at this time. I shall remain with him while tending to the aftermath. When things have settled, I will return to the congregation. Pray go on ahead and get some rest. The Warrior of Light is Eepy? The Warrior of Light. Shut up, Baku. I'm not going to go unlock Marauder. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do it. You can't make me. Oh my goodness, Emmerich, hi. How fares the deacon? Well enough, given the circumstances. Though understandably shaken, he is more determined than ever to help his fellows. Truly, he is possessed of a stout heart. True, I could, but I'm doing beast tribes. No, you're not. You're doing allied society quests. What are you talking about? What are these beast tribes you speak of? But to think that even a member of the Synod could succumb to despair and turn. The crisis gripping the church is far graver than I had imagined. In pushing for such an abrupt separation of religion and state, I may have exacerbated the growing divide between the clergy and the general populace. Chip, will you recount in full that which you witnessed in your vision? Summoning failed, guy came back. They went to Azizla. These kobolds won't do themselves. I mean, if you leave them in a room alone, maybe. I think in getting mod jobs to level 100, I'm going to unlock all the main Disciple of War and Disciple of Magic jobs, including Warrior. Nah. So Bernard, what you need to do, you need to go and get every single class to 100 except Warrior. And you know what? I think I'll do the same. I will get every single class to 100 except Warrior. I'll just leave it. I just won't even go unlock it. Get to 99 just to annoy me and never play it again. Hey, Sonic. That it should seek to use one of Alak's own holy abominations to create a primal. Yet that which manifested was not like the being you fought, but rather retained the form of a man. One is driven by the desire to protect the Archbishop. That's correct. We may safely assume the Bishop did not have sufficient ether. Bereft of Nidhogg's eye, the sword, Ascalon, no longer had such power. Nor does that of the Warring Triad remain to be harnessed, thanks to your valorous intervention. Wait, would I not be able to do this quest if I hadn't actually done the Warring Triad? Because that's not mandatory to continue on with MSQ. That's side content. Or would I have just got a different line? But if the summoning failed, how did the clone come to possess life? And what purpose drives it? Just different dialogue? It would be funny if the quest went a different way if I'd not done the Warring Triad. Like, you know, just like saying, oh shit, they actually did have enough ether to do the summoning, and now you have to go and do this boss rather than do a different boss. Lack of ether notwithstanding, the necessary components were present for a summoning. Perhaps the ritual itself was a success, and the vessel, though imperfect, arose as a champion of the Archbishop. Yet, how did he come to be in the Central Highlands? You believe this clone and the man who became the blasphemy are one and the same? I merely speculate. Yet considering what we know of the clone and Vaindru, it would seem a likely possibility. Whatever the truth may be, it will not elude us forever. But first, I must lay some groundwork for the next phase of our investigation. God's permitting, I will have news to share ere long, so pray look in on us where you can. I am literally not going to be leaving this room, Emmerich. Oh my goodness, Artorial, hi! God, I wish he would lure me instead. Honestly, so true. Chip, yeah, you are ever a sight for sore eyes. Artorial, I literally have never left this room. Oh my goodness, Emmerich, hi! You literally just left! Ill tidings, my friends. I dispatched the temple knights to find the clergyman who aided in Bishop Vartinoir's summoning attempt. Regrettably, when confronted, all turned and had to be put down. Well, their accounts, how then to ascertain that the clone and Vaindru are the same individual? Goes and makes an all called groundwork. God damn it, Baku. Stop making alts! Maintaining the assumption that they are, perhaps we should instead consider how Vaindrew may have found his way to Kerfus. According to Chip's vision, he was abandoned in Az's lair, but what did he do afterwards? Then there is but one way to ascertain the truth. We follow his trail. I shall go and search for a clone in Az's lair. If he is still there, then we are dealing with a different individual. A splendid idea. We leave the floating continent in your capable hands. Meanwhile, Chip and I shall retrace Vaindrew's steps whence he first appeared. Upon being found in the Central Highlands, he was taken to Camp Dragonhead. Let us begin by making inquiries there. Oh my goodness, date with Emmerich! Can we hold hands? Somebody's doing Heavensward. Nah! 'Tis ever an honor to receive you. What brings you to our humble camp this day? An injured man who was found out in the wilds? Yes, I know the one. I was with the patrol that chanced into him north of here, at Providence Point. He was unconscious and in a bad way, and we hurriedly bore him back to camp. After doing what we could for him, we sent him on to the city. Told you about where Vaindrew was found. Investigating a stranger we found, are you? I wasn't involved myself, so I can't tell you much about the fellow. But in case it is of interest, early the same day I caught sight of an airship flying dangerously low. It soon disappeared into the brewing snowstorm, looking none too steady. Okay. Well now, if this isn't a late heart of Hunt's dear friend, is there something you require? Ah, yes, the mystery man. I was among those who tended him. He was not attired for the snow, much less a snowstorm in which he had been caught and was suffering from frostbite. When people are extremely cold, they may mistakenly feel that they are warm and disrobe. That might explain his state of undress. So he was naked. Honestly, for real though, that is actually kind of fucked. It is true as well that people with frostbite do mistakenly feel they are like burning up, and to counteract it, they would actually start like getting naked. They would start stripping, and obviously, you know, that makes it worse. Hey, young sir. What if Emmerich got frostbite? Emmerich, it's looking a little bit cold out here. You're looking a little bit chilly. You sure you don't want to get this armor off? There you are. Were you able to learn naught of interest? Yes, I found where Vaindrew was found. There's a weird airship, and he was naked. A mysterious man found collapsed after an airship was seen flying low? Yes, the accounts I heard are consistent with yours. I, for one, am curious about the fate of this unknown airship. To that end, I've arranged a pair of black chocobos for us, more efficiently to scour the area. We shall continue our search to Providence Point, where Vendor is said to have been found. Oh my goodness, we actually get some chocobos! Specifically black chocobos. I'm not going to be reading the dialogue because obviously it's going to auto-advance. But I will be reading it myself, don't worry, I'm paying attention for the story. But this really is a date with Emmerich. My goodness. The one thing that I still want to write about is they removed the level 1 nothing. Like, where's the commendation? Where's the statue? God damn it, Square Enix. Huh. Hey, the Fury. It's a blasphemy. I mean, Emmerich, that's the most normal-looking blasphemy we've even dealt with thus far. That is literally just a dragon. His Eminence must protect His Eminence. EP time. Ah, you're finally awake. I'll only be praised. How are you feeling? Strong enough to speak? Can you tell me your name? My name is Zephyrin. No, Shariba? Or was it Velgrin? Holocron? So, oh. I see what's going on. The summoning technically did work. Hee hee. Hey Retro, Degvy's doing goody. I'm doing some Endwalker role quests today. Are you alright? Vainduru. My name is Vainduru. Well now, that's the same as our infirmary. I dare say fate has guided you to us. So, Vainduru, if you are feeling up to a little conversation, can you tell me about yourself? Anything else you remember? Anything at all? Is that Luna? Luna? I don't know if I just heard him, like, meow. Hey, buddy, what's up? What's up, bud? Hello. I love him. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know if I heard him meow over my earphones. He did run over when I called him and he started like rubbing his head against my hand. He was in the other room. Maybe he just didn't know where I was and he was just meowing to see where I am. Or he was beating up his sister and they were both play fighting. Who else is watching the stream in a Nintendo Direct at the same time? I didn't even know there was a Nintendo Direct today. I've kind of fell out of Directs anymore, but there's just nothing that interests me, but I'm glad that people still watch them. Because, you know, there is some series that people still really like seeing. Oh my goodness. My beans. A proud son of House Desmail? Nay, devout servant of Alone who lives for the rush of battle? The pleasure in inflicting pain, the attentions of maidens to fight beside my brother in arms? A low-born runt whose every effort went unrewarded, whose very name disqualified him from ever leading the temple knights. But his eminence raised me up, granted me a place at his side. From that day forth, I pledged my sword to his service, pledged my very being, my life to be offered up in defense of his. I am a knight of the Heaven's Ward, sworn to protect and serve the Archbishop. Oh, you're a knight? Uh-huh. Forgive me if that sounded rude, but I had no idea. And while I realize your memories may be a bit muddled, I'm afraid I must inform you that the Heaven's Ward have not been seen in quite some time, and are presumed dead. And the Archbishop, well, he's most certainly no longer of this world. But the important thing is you're safe now, and we'll help you get back on your feet. Speaking of which, let me bring some food and water. You must be absolutely famished. Tee-hee, the summoning technically did work. Is the Archbishop dead? No, this cannot be. How can I still be alive when he is not? I must find him. Give me a second. I love having cats, but then I go into another room and they've knocked like 3 things off of Itchy's desk. I play with him. Like, before stream, I play with them both, and I do it for like half an hour to try and get their energy out. But unfortunately, they are babies and I absolutely adore them. Emmerich! Oh, Dragon! For the glory of King Forden. Bro didn't want to fuck with me. He knew I would beat his ass. Another vision, I take it? Let us make for Ishgard. I expect that Lord Artoriel will return soon. If he has not already, and we should both be glad to hear your tale. Well, yeah, I know I already did. I know what I was... You went there, what I was saying earlier. I said technically the summoning did work. You know, King Forden and his Knights 12 are in there. They are all in there. It's all in one guy. So yeah, I do understand what's going on, and it is kind of funny. It's just like, ah, shit, you again. They didn't want the rematch. I mean, honestly, after the first time, I wouldn't either. Ah, Chip, I pray your search was more productive than mine own. It was! We found him! We found Big Durgan. Everyone is here. Excellent. So, were you able to find out clone in Aziz's lair? Nay, naught but the discarded Ascalon remained. How fared you with your own efforts in the Central Highlands? In the course of retracing Vaindru's steps, we came upon the wreck of the Soleil. I suspect he found the vessel abandoned in Aziz's lair and tried to use it to return to Ishgard. But he crashed en route and was subsequently rescued by a patrol from Camp Dragonhead. So it would seem, and the Archbishop's airship was not the only thing we found. Profane Fafnir was there too. Creature chose to flee, but not before Chip had a vision of Vaindru's past. Go on, my friend. Share with us what you witnessed. I need to go bear about. Give me a second. And I'm back. Hi. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on. I'm more confused than anything. I'll keep an eye on it if they both continue this stuff or get worse with it. Like, you know, actually going for each other constantly and, like, hating each other, then I'll... Yeah. I don't know. They could be bored. It could just be a moment of boredom, and then they decided to go after each other rather than go for some toys. Because they do have stuff which they can activate and chase, and I don't know, man. I love my babies. I care for them. I just really want to make sure they're okay and don't bite each other and walk away with fluff in their mouths. It could just be that she's molting and I misinterpreted it as hard play because, you know, I had my headset on at the time and all I heard was hair let out a loud meow, and I know she does molt her fur sometimes, so it could have just been light play and he did have some just fluff in his mouth because he playfully nibbled. Because when he does it to me, he doesn't do it hard or anything. Like, he never, like, bites down stupid hard, and he never, like, you know, rabs me with his claws or anything like that. I don't know, I'm probably worrying too much, and she just doesn't like him doing that stuff. It's hard to know what's going on as well, because when I'm doing one thing and not looking at them, I don't know what goes on when they start play fighting and things get too much out of hand. And the problem is, when I do keep an eye on them, they don't do this. So it's hard to determine what's really going on. But whatever the case, I'll just keep an eye on it. But anyway, hi, Derg V's back. Meow, meow, meow. I know I had to take a while to go. Say hello if you are still here. All the feces pit. All the feces pit. Oh god, I really have taken a few minutes and my brain's just melted from all of that. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Let me recenter myself. All the pieces fit, and it is as you surmised, my lord. Vaindrew and the clone are one and the same, and in his despair, he turned into the blasphemy. Yet the confusion he exhibited when asked his name, 'tis as if he wasn't sure of his own identity. According to the Scions, primals retain the memories of their previous incarnations. From this, it may be assumed that the clone harbours the memories of all those who became King Forden in its Knights 12. Though he struggled to reconcile these conflicting memories, he managed to settle on the name Vaindrew. The voices within were clearly in agreement when facing Chip, the mere sight of whom drove the blasphemy to flee. Above all, however, they share in a desire to protect the Archbishop. This desire was seared into Vaindrew's very being, and when he learned that he no longer had a purpose... Well, the Heaven's Ward took up arms against us in Ishgard. By their hand were we robbed of one of our finest knights and a dear friend. Even so, I would not wish such a terrible fate upon them. The selfsame fate inflicted upon full many clergymen, and a fate I fear ordinary citizens will succumb to if we fail to act. The people will not soon forget the betrayal of our church's leadership, nor should they, but absent the comfort and stability once afforded to them by the institution, many have become lost, and are all too vulnerable to despair. The church can still be a source of comfort, but things need to change. I thought as much myself, my friend. But to hear you say it as well. Indeed. When the ground upon which we stand crumbles, we must find the strength to move forward, even should it cause us pain to do so. I thought I pissed off Emmerich then. The fact the music cut for so long. Lord Arterial, at the next house session, I shall call for an economical council to be held. My lord, such a gathering is reserved for... Oh, you intend for the church to codify new doctrine. Since the separation of religion and state, we have refrained from interfering in church affairs. But if the church is to remain a part of Ishgardian society and continue serving the people, it must reconsider its role and formally address recent revelations. I would call for this council not as the Lord Speaker, but as a humble adherent of the faith. Long had I considered whether such measures were necessary, but lacked the courage to set them in motion. I now have it, thanks to you. I shall tend to the necessary preparations at once. Among other things, we must reach out to those of the clergy who are amenable to reform. I ask for your patience in the meantime. Chip. Owing to Lord Emmerich's swift action, I am pleased to say that the Ecumenical Council will soon be held. Ecumenical? Medical? How the fuck do you pronounce that? Ecumenical, okay. In case you were unaware, the Council is the highest assembly in the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Its purpose to deliberate and decide upon doctrine. The previous one was held in no less than 80 years ago, and 4 archbishops have since come and gone. As such, most Ishgardians know little of it, save that which they have read in their historical records. Traditionally, the archbishop and members of the synod would meet behind closed doors. In light of Bishop Vatinoir's fate, however, this time the doors will be thrown open to the public. Indeed, for the first time in history, all the men and women of the faith may have a hand in shaping the mission and the teachings of the Church. 'Tis my hope that you will also join us in this endeavor. Deacon Clem, allow me to express our gratitude for your efforts in facilitating the council. We appreciate the difficulty of your position. I merely heed my conscience and my faith, my lord. Acting in Bishop Vatinoir's stead, I shall do all within my power to see that this church may serve the people once more. Where is the Lord Speaker, if I may ask? He stepped outside for a moment, saying he wished to gather his thoughts ahead of the council. The hour draws nigh, however. Chip, I shall proceed to the vault with the good deacon. In the meantime, may I ask you to find Lord Emmerich? He should be at the last vigil, I believe. Okay, that's a lot better. After playing with them again, Olivia has fell asleep on my shelf behind me. I love her. I love her to pieces. I guess I was worrying a little bit too much. Maybe they just needed a little bit of a play session just to take their attention away from one another. Because, what? They're both nearing like 4 years old now. And they're technically going through their teenage years. I'll give them some treats on my next ad break. Oh, 'tis you, my friend. Is it time already? I see. My apologies for making you come and fetch me. I have been thinking, Chip, on the path I have chosen to walk, and on those who have been left behind as a consequence of my actions. Those who died fighting, those burdened with boundless grief, those deprived of position and purpose. Like any nation, Ishgard is made up of disparate souls with disparate beliefs. Without an enemy to unite us, we recall the differences we once set aside out of necessity, and find amongst our old friends the new ideological forms. The future I had envisioned. It is far more difficult to secure than I ever imagined. What must I do for our people to live in harmony? For our nation to move forward as one? Such questions I have been pondering. We should begin making our way to the council. Shall we continue our conversation while we walk? Ready? Then let us be off. If it is agreeable, I would like to look on for Tom Manor. Oh my goodness, date with Emmerich. It feels like another age that you and yours were no more than foreign wards of House Raton, and in actual fact, it may be considered so. Your coming set in motion a chain of events that have brought an end to the Dragon Song War, ushering in a new age of harmony. You paved the way for meaningful change in our nation, and for that you shall ever have my gratitude. Now then, shall we continue on to the architects? King Forden and his Knights 12, the murderers of Ratatoska. Since the truth of their ancient crime came to light, many have demanded that these images be torn down. Yet, though what our founding fathers did was wrong, neither is it right to simply expunge them and their deeds from history. To do so would be to deny our people's part in what followed for 1,000 years. We have the chance to forge a new future, but we, as a nation, must decide how we will confront our past. Forgive me, I was in fault yet again. Let us join Deacon Clem at the vault. Is there any other talking points on the way? It doesn't seem to be. Hey, you are, my friend. The council is about to convene. Let us take our place in the audience hall. Esteemed members of the clergy and honored adherents of the faith, I thank you all for your attendance. You are a cute Pucciana, and I'm going to squish you between my beams. In recent days, our nation has been racked by a series of tragedies. Those among us who do Alone's work have been transformed into abominations. This dreadful phenomenon has been brought about by the final days, and it is upon our despair and anguish that it feeds. Thus, if we are to prevent further tragedy, you must strive to ensure that all its guardians, clergymen and citizens alike, abide with peace and love for another in their hearts. To that end, I have called this ecumenical council, the first in generations, that we might together determine a path forward for the Church and our society as a whole. Since antiquity, the Isgardian Orthodox Church served the people in two respects: as the Fury's spear to strike at the heart of dragonkind, and as the Fury's shield to safeguard the souls of men. But now that we are at peace with the Dravanians, the Church need no longer serve as a spear, and so we must now reconsider how we might better serve as a shield for our brethren. The hierarchy must be reformed, and for that we need accountability. The upper echelon must be stripped of rank at a minimum, and investigations conducted, trials held if the evidence is sufficiently damning, and then we may turn our attention to the doctrine of lies. As our predecessors did before us, we have the synod have ever sought to interpret the scriptures to the best of our ability, and thence conveyed Helone's will to the people. Such fervent pursuit of retribution at the expense of doctrine would come also at the expense of our faith. Have we won the war to lose our souls? Oh, Helone, are we outside your grace? This bodes ill. At this rate, someone might turn. I need to clear my glasses, give me a second. It's either that or I've got something on my eyelash. Nope, it was my glasses. Since the war's end, the Church and the faithful have stood at a crossroads, unable to take the next step forward. His Grace Bishop Vartenois, may he walk in Helone's halls, was one such soul, and in his longing for simpler times, he resorted to using forbidden magics. He succumbed to despair. In our minds, we renounce the lies upon which our nation was built. But in our hearts we yearn for the righteousness, misguided though it was, that gave us comfort and purpose for so long. So let us not forget who we were. Let us confront the mistakes of the past and learn from them, that we do not repeat the mistakes of our forefathers. As fervently as we believed in our sacred duty, we struggle to accept the Church's deception and embrace change. The legacy of Forden weighs heavy, and there is a temptation to simply cast it aside, like a mantle that suits us no longer. Yet that would also dishonor the sacrifice of those who went before, countless souls who served the people with purest intent. And so, heavy though it may be, let us together bear this burden as we set forth anew. Our friendship risked life and limb to reveal the truth to us, the truth that our legends and our scripture were tainted by betrayal, but not wholly corrupted. Though the great walls and towering spires of our city may have been built with murder and deception, they rest upon a foundation immutable and true, our devotion to Helone, whom we have worshipped since before our forefathers settled these lands. The Church is a font of practical wisdom, and its teachings guide us in our daily lives. Such things define our faith no less than the lies. We can acknowledge our sins without announcing our religion. What actually got announced, Junsa? Was there anything good? What was like the big announcements at the Direct? I'm not just talking about, you know, like the small anime, mobile game. Hey, and without rejecting who we are. A comprehensive review of scripture, as well as historical literature, will be necessary. Revisions, as appropriate, must be made to ensure that the truth of our past is preserved for future generations. With your peerless knowledge of church doctrine, I dare say none is better suited to leading that effort than you. I also expect that many eyes will be required to pore over all the tomes, and I know many idle men and women of faith who would jump at the chance to do Helone's work once more. Resident Evil 9 and Bethesda games coming to Switch 2. I'm kind of surprised Res 9 is coming to the Switch 2 already, but knowing the power that the Switch 2 has, yeah, I guess that's fair. But it seems to be weird to announce that now, considering how long Resident Evil 9's been in the making. But if there's no, like, major announcements, then meh, I guess? That day so very long ago, I had no answer to my father's words, but it seems the people had it within them all along. Resident Evil 9 coming February 27th. I mean, I thought that's when it was actually coming out anyway. Release. Yeah, February 27th. That's when it's coming out on all. Coming out on Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S on the February the 27th. I may have to grab it as well because honestly I liked 7 and 8, and that means I'm gonna like 9. And considering of the themes which it's, you know, based upon, like it's changing back to more of a survival horror, I kind of think I want to grab it. Council went better than I had dared hope. Truly, while the details remain to be decided, 'twas a resounding success. Your words helped everyone to find common ground. I know not how to thank you. Much credit must go to Chip. In the face of great hardship, never did he hesitate to press on, and our people had not forgotten this. Indeed. Well, do I remember the day you flew into Ishgard upon a dragon's back, making the possible the impossible. You inspired us all. I'm going to squish you both. No bad days allowed. Only squish between chip beans. In you we glimpsed a fury, a vision of courage in the face of uncertainty. Looking to your example, we shall endeavour to bring about change to the church, the future of all its guardians. There will, of course, still be those souls who struggle to rise above the mire of despair, but my fellows and I shall be there to take their hand in faith and love. But what is faith, if not salvation? Well, I had best return to the cathedral. We have much and more to do. But ere I forget, I have tracked down that which you requested. Some repairs will be necessary, but it will be seen to with all haste. Oh yeah, no, I get that, Null. The fact that if somebody else is having a bad day, and if something else pisses them off, I can get pissed off as well. It happens when Itchy comes home and he's had a bad day. It's just like, I really want to do something about that, but I just can't. But I will still squish you between my beans. I had tasked a deacon with finding a certain item, you see. A secret weapon, one might say. Given what we know of profane Fafnir, I suspect it will be of great use in our hunt. Once the repairs are complete, we shall be ready to strike. Yeah, no, shit like that, yeah, that pisses me off. What Baku said? Piss on the boss's car. I will say this with all sincerity. Your boyfriend's boss is a cunt. Anyway, with the church having reached an accord with the people, the risk of more clergymen turning is greatly diminished. We may now focus entirely on the blasphemy. 'Tis time we freed Vandrew from his torment. Rest while you can, Chip, for I dare say the coming battle will demand the best of us. Guys, I am literally not going to be leaving this room again. That's something I've never had before. What is chowder? What is chowder? Let me Google this because I don't know what it is. What is chowder? To Google. Chowder is a type of thick soup prepared with a milk or cream, a roux, and seafood or vegetables. Oyster crackers or saltines may accompany chowders as a side item, and cracker pieces may be dropped to atop the dish. Clam chowder from New England is typically made with chopped clams and diced potatoes in a mixed cream of milk base, often with a small amount of butter. Other common chowders include seafood chowder, which often consists of fish, clams, and other types of shellfish. Lamb or veal chowder made with barley, corn chowder, which uses corn instead of clams, fish and potato, made with cheese, fish, corn, and clams, popular in North America, especially Atlantic Canada and New England. I mean, it looks okay, I guess. Childiada was born for he had told to evacuate students, but he was told to evacuate students, but they never told him or any of the other teachers that he was a bomb threat, so he was just left standing in the building. Fucking hell, okay. Just you know, some shit in this world really, really makes me want to go on my villain arc. I really just actually want to punch a couple of people. But I'm not that type of guy. I'm not violent. But by God, do I want to. Assholes. Also, while I couldn't give a shit about censorship, yeah, I get it. I hope he's safe, I hope he's okay. And I hope you're okay as well, Noel. Alright, time to go beat up a dragon. Glad tidings, Chip. Since the Ecumenical Council, not a single soul has turned. Safe in that knowledge, we need only think of how to hunt down the blasphemy. Yeah, I know, Noel. I'm pissed too. That pisses me off. Ah, Chip, you are here too. Excellent. I am pleased to say that the secret weapon is ready. We may now look to dealing with Profane Fafnir. As you will recall, when we last encountered it, it was lying in wait by the Soleil. An instinct driven by its inherited memories, I believe. It seeks to protect that which it most strongly associates with the Archbishop. In all likelihood, it was the selfsame motive that compelled it to come to the Holy See. From the skies above, it kept watch over the Holy Vault. When next it descends, we shall exploit this instinct by using a secret weapon to lure it to the Chantal. What exactly is this secret weapon? A gun! 'Tis none other than the Furious Grace, the Holy Crozier, the Archbishop. Suspecting that Bishop Vartenoir had retreated from Aziz's lair, I had Deacon Clem search his private quarters. My suspicions proved correct. With the Crozier in hand, I shall make an irresistible bait for Profane Fafnir. My lord, that is an unconscionable risk. There's no telling how the blasphemy will react. Indeed. But we can be confident that I will command his undivided attention, thus ensuring that no more of our citizens are placed in harm's way. If the Heaven's Ward are the Archbishop's shields, then the Temple Knights are the people's. As leader of the Order, the risk is mine to bear. All the Knights of the Heaven's Ward fell in Azizla. As a vessel for their memories, Vaindrew may be considered the last of their member. Let us go then, and relieve him of his... nay. Their duty. Let us see to our preparations and proceed to the vault. We finish this once and for all. Now the only problem I have here is I haven't actually played Red Mage since the small rework they did. Hey, Asa. It has been a while. I haven't played Red Mage in a long while. It's basically, yeah, the last time I played it was since Endwalker, when I did the Alliance raids. That's when I fully switched off. Yeah, I was saying that earlier, Noel. I was just like, I was saying about how this blasphemy is like one of the less, you know, fucked up ones. It actually looks normal. It's literally just a dragon. And obviously it is very appropriate for the story. Rather than a callback or something else. The press your the button to the cast your the spells. Alright, noted. That makes sense to me. But for real though, I know they changed something about magnification. Temporarily increases the ranges of riposte, shower, and redoublement to 20. Okay, so it makes them ranged. Is that it? Is that all the change? Because your regular melee combo is still going to be a melee combo, but magnification just makes it ranged. That's literally it. Okay, I thought there was more to Red Mage. I thought they changed more, but that feels like a very confusing change because, I mean, you had your engage and your disengage. I thought there was more. No, shield mode isn't on. It looks off to me. I know Twitch can sometimes say it is on when it isn't. I don't know why, but it isn't on. I mean, I can check. Let me refresh my stream. Nah, it's fine. All good. It's more for higher end mechanics that might be helpful for Red Mage. I mean, true, but what makes it different from any other caster then? Because you still need to move with other casters. You still need to, you know, cast a move. So I just don't know what the difference is, honestly. All right, I'm gonna have a sippy, and then I will be ready to beat up this dragon. Oh yeah, speaking of content stuff, Null. Obviously, I know you wanted to join in for the normals and the Alliance raid for Dawn Trail. I'll have a chat with Itchy, and I will see when I'll be able to do them, because, you know, I do want to stream it still, and I know you want to join in, but you're only able to do that on weekends. So I will talk to Itchy, and we can work out when we're able to do it. If you are ready, then let us set forth. You need but say the word. I am ready, Emmerich. The beast has come. Now is our chance. Make ready. Well, signal for a moment, I'm trying to say that big mechanics can happen during your 2-minute burst. It just makes it a bit easier for Red Mage to do what it needs to. But yeah, like I said, what makes it any different from any other caster? Especially Black Mage, since you need to stay still. In your ley lines. To me, my knights. Now stand there while we beat you up. For the glory of King Forden. No, you are not he. A trick. It is a trick. Aha! Sword! Forgive me, Sir Vander, but for the sake of all these guardians, we must strike you down. See, here's the thing. It could just leave. And just go and... It could just leave and just bugger off.
It ends here! You underestimate me. There. not underestimate me!
Oh yeah, literally, I just thought he'd be like, nah, I'm out, I'm just leaving. Because he did that before. Like, he landed and he was just like, oh shit, it's shit. Don't want to fight him again. Ow, my face.
We must stand our ground! You underestimate me!
I did not see that one over there. Whoopsie.
I will not falter!
Why me? Why do I desire to get shot on?
This knight does not yield!
Bye-bye. Yeah, not me completely forgetting I, you know, I could restore my own MP, you know, lucid dreaming, yeah, not completely forgot about an ability. Finally, it's over. Yeah, that doesn't look like a phase 2 to me, Noel. You mean you're not happy when a big dragon slams down on you? Honestly, you are so right. I should be grateful and happy. How dare I? What makes... Okay, I believe I've just opened a can of worms with that thing I said earlier. It's alright, Noel. I think I would just give you a squish and belly rub you. Does that sound better? He's complaining about big dragon stompers on his face. I know, why am I complaining of all people? Thus ends the tale of the Heavens Ward. Let it not be forgotten. 'Twas wrong of them to conceal the truth of our nation's founding, to abet the Archbishop in his machinations. Yet in peering into their hearts, one thing becomes clear. They too had succumbed to primal manipulation. They too were victims. Flawed men, aye, but not without sin. British guardians brave and true, as we all aspire to be. Having triumphed in the battle of ideals, I have responsibility to all our people. Their hopes and dreams, their sorrow and suffering are mine to bear, and bear them I shall. For you, for had you not vanquished King Forden, or had I erred in but one of my choices, I may well have been the first to succumb to despair, to be reborn a blasphemy. Oh, okay. Okay, Warrior of Light. Fucking hell. Thank you, my friend, for having such confidence in me. My apologies. 'Twas not mine to intent to wax sentimental. Our work here is done. Let us return to the congregation. Oh yeah, true. I'm not the Warrior of Light. I don't even have that unlocked. I'm never going to unlock it. So I'm currently the Dancer of Light. Because that's my main class at the moment. And that sounds cooler than Warrior, actually. While I was doing Endwalker, my main class was Red Mage. But when I moved into Dawn Trail, I wanted to change my class up and I picked Dancer. Dancer was cool. I enjoyed them beforehand, and I wanted to play a bit more of them. Chip, permit me to offer my gratitude for helping us to overcome not only the blasphemy, but the despair which spawned it. But this is only the beginning. On the face of it, we may have made tremendous strides in breaking down ancient barriers within our society, but there yet remain great rifts to be bridged. 'Tis no easy thing to rise above a lifetime of preconceptions and prejudice. I myself have struggled to do so, as you must know. But I shan't give up. On the honour of my house, I will do everything in my power to build a new Ishgard, one in which all people can see eye to eye, regardless of birth and station. Now then, I believe the Deacon has some words for you too. Pray lend him an ear. Imagine being an Eevee, literally a dog. I thought Evos were cats. I mean, no. Some of them are, but some of them aren't. Ones which are more cats, probably Glaceon and Espeon seem more cat-like. Umbreon is definitely more canine, dog-like. Flareon is more fox-like. Honestly, they were a big mix. Some of them are cats, some of them aren't. Puchianas are dogs? Yes, they are. They are adorable. We are not gerbils. You're a summoner main, but Dancer I have... you did one of the expansions with. Hell yeah. I was bad for a lot of the game, but then I changed to Red Mage for Endwalker. Like, from A Realm Reborn all the way to the end of Shadowbringers, I was bad. And then obviously I was like, I should change. I need a little bit of a change. So then I switched to Red Mage. And then I became a dancer for Dontrell. That was very fun. You leveled up Sage to 100? I haven't really been a healer in a while. My highest level healer is Astrologian. Astrologian's fun. I haven't really played Sage much, so I can't really say much of it. I've unlocked it, I've played a little bit of it, but I don't know much of it. And obviously you can see my most played classes. My Lord Chip, may I say how glad I am that you are safe and well. Just before you arrived, Lord Emmerich explained to me the true nature of the man who became the blasphemy. The poor, confused creature was born of the Church's mistakes, and on behalf of the clergy, I give you my heartfelt thanks for laying it to rest. As we work to reform our institutions and rebuild our relationship with the people, we will remember and pray for all of those who have fallen in service of the faith. And we shall pray for you as well, wheresoever your path may lead. May the Fury ever watch over and keep you. I shall leave it as that then. Lord Emmerich too wishes to speak, and 'twould not do so to keep him waiting. Yeah, some of the class abbreviations confuse me as well. Null, find me a class that you don't have an issue with. Chip, Lord Artoriel, I thank you for the vital roles you played in ridding us of profane Fafnir. You don't have an issue with Ninja? Actually, I'm pretty sure you have absolutely ripped into Ninja before. I swear I've heard you rip into playing Ninja before. Also, Orange, good morning, Citrus Squish. And so thank you for the follow, very much appreciated, and welcome to the Berry Hoarders. That might have been, yeah, true. I might be thinking of you, Baku. Chip can't tell badgers apart. Oh God, Just squish me between you both. I will belly pet you. As ever, the sight of you in combat was nothing short of inspiring. With no further reported instances of people turning, and the blasphemy itself no more, I should like to believe we are free of the scourge of despair. My brethren and I shall labour to see that it ever remains so by fighting to dispel the darkness in men's hearts. And I shall fight with you, not only as a Speaker of the House of Lords or the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, but as a man of faith in our good, in our God, and in our people. And ads just started running. Squinch. Alrighty, people, you're getting stuffed into stinky ad jail. I will continue when I return. In the meantime, let me have a look through chat. What did I miss? You have most fun with Ninja? That's fair. I have most fun with Reaper. Like, I couldn't really give a shit about, you know, 100% DPS, what the most efficient class of finishing a raid or anything like that is. Honestly, I would just rather have fun playing a class. I don't care what people play. You always want your summoner dots back. That's fair. I struggle with keeping my bad dots up because I keep forgetting to put them back up even though I've got fucking iron jaws. What's up, Baku? Also, you're Stinky Bernard. I just want someone to get Rami and Leviathan and Shiva. Honestly, yeah, if Summoner had like a secondary change where you could like switch between 3 different edges at all times, it would be cool. You smell like strawberries? Yeah, well, I smell like berries. After all, Junior isn't bad about having a versatile healer with Royal Road, which... Is that an ability that got removed? Because I probably started playing after things got removed like that. Unlock Marauder, unlock Warrior, get bitches. I already have bitches. You smell like beans? No, I smell like berries. Not the fucking sliced beans which you sent to me yesterday. Orange McFairball smells like oranges? Holy shit, I would never have come to this revelation. No, seriously, give me a second. I'm going to show this off. I'm going to show people what you sent to me yesterday. Where is it? You sent it in memes or was it in media share? I think it was in media share. Yep, there it is. The fucking baked bean slices. Emmerich's face is fucking scary. What's wrong with front-facing Emmerich? Front-facing Emmerich can't hurt you. He's not real. He's trying to do double-flips. He's staring into your soul. Honestly, people would... Nah, I'm keeping this up because people would beg for this. People beg to see Emmerich's sweet, sweet, smoochable face. Yeah, this is the shit which he sent me yesterday. Baked bean slices. That's what Ross sent me. No. Cease. If I'm going to have baked beans, I will just have a tin of beans. And honestly, baked beans aren't even that good. I don't even know why... Like, don't get me wrong. Beans on toast, I will always say, is a comfort food. Beans on toast, melt cheese in it is a comfort food. It's good. But just baked beans on their own, I don't really like. Not that good. There's a lot better. And, you know, of all the stereotypes of British cuisine, I actually do make some good, lovely food. Alrighty, peeps. Welcome back from Stinky Ad Jail. And the Painted Ferret, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Berry Hoarders, very much appreciated. Basically, you could burn one of your cards to buff your next card. So, for instance, you could discard the Euro, which was MP regen, to make your next card you play 50% potency, but an AoE. Okay. So instead of applying your card to one person, you would apply the card to the entire party. And obviously, if you get absolutely everybody, it is better, in theory, because, you know, it would make up for the half potency. Makes sense. Fair enough. Especially with, like, a damage up. A nice British curry. I mean, British curry is kind of like chip shop stuff. And even then, it's not British. It's more like a Chinese curry. It's that yellow base, like, slightly spicy curry. Anyway, let me get us finished. Emmerich's just staring into my soul. Together, let us strive to fill our nation with hope. Chip, by now you'll be sick unto death of being thanked, but I must nonetheless express an additional word of gratitude. Full oft have you saved our nation, our people. I speak not only of our lives, but our hearts and minds as well. You have given us a great gift, that of opportunity and choice. And if we are to repay you for it, we as a nation must take full advantage of our freedom to dictate a new course forward into a brighter future. What forward means, we may not always agree upon. But as fellowish guardians, we shall find a way to rise above our differences and stand united. That is the nation that I will strive to build. This I swear to you. Chip, given all that you have done for us, I am loath to impose further, but may I trouble you to bear the word of our success to our officer in Razatan? We will of course be sending them a report, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. Our allies would benefit from the additional details you can provide as well. Our thanks again, my friend, and may the fury speed your way. You're already a tank, I need shit to be a tank. Baku, I have 2 tank classes. Squinch yourself. Vent Kids is best faction, just saying. I have yet to do anything with that yet. I don't even know where you go to unlock them. Is it just on Fortuna? Gonna go EP for now. Don't forget to unlock Warrior. Nah, I'm good, actually. I don't think I will. You should make Chip some of my beans. I'm feeding you my beans. I mean, if you're gonna shove your entire foot in my mouth, I mean, sure. Unsurprisingly, in a vent. So what I'm hearing is the vent kids are sus. Black beans or pinto? I don't think I've ever had pinto beans before. I've definitely had black beans, but I don't think I've had pinto. What pinto? Pinto beans. What are those? Pinto bean, variety of a common bean, Spanish called frijoles pintos. Most popular bean by crop production in northern Mexico and the southwestern United States. Let me have a look at them. I might have had them before. Yeah, I don't think I've had these before. How do you cook them? There we are. Pinto beans often soaked, which greatly shortens cooking time. If unsoaked, they are frequently boiled rapidly for 10 minutes. They will then generally take 2 to 3 hours to cook on a stove to soften. Sorry, how long? Damn, okay. Nah, I don't think I've had those before. They do look good, though. Imagine misclicking and completely switching your scene because you tapped over to a new screen. I'm such a professional streamer. I'm so great with it. I'm so good. But yeah, they're beans. That's basically it. But other than that, they do look good. They do look good. I didn't fuck anything up, did I? No. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Pro creamer. I do be a pro creamer. Anyway, Ursa, obviously, thank you for following the stream. Very much appreciated. If you want to keep up with the DegV, I do have a Discord over here, and I have my socials over here, where I post on my VODs, my general thoughts about random shit, and you can get notifications when a DegV is live. Run through chat. No running, you might trip over. My lordship, by your return, I dare I hope the hunt for the blasphemy was a success. Correct. What garbanzos? That you would vanquish the beast comes as little surprise, but that this occasion would serve as impetus for the church to embark upon a path of reform is incredible. I will share these joyous tidings with our allies without delay. If I may speak candidly, I must confess to being to be a great admirer of yours. When you have a moment, I should like to hear about some of your adventures, if you would do me the honor. Oh my goodness, we have a fanboy! He's so shy! For the present, however, in my official capacity as the Ishgardian delegate, I offer you my humblest thanks for your immeasurable service to our nation. Oh, I just get all of these. That's not an option. And the last one is the healer. But I am just going to check what time we are on real quick. It is 3:30. I won't be able to... I'll do all of the healer ones next week. Rather than try and do a couple today and then do a couple next week. Because I will be able to do all of them next week. In the meantime, obviously, I've still got some tome grinding to do. I've still got to max those out for the week. And obviously reset as hit, so if some people want to do some dungeons, we can do some dungeons. I can also go and try and get some more fruit gummies. So I can get my Dawn Trail relic weapon. Bam, 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 ba-dam, bam, 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 bam. Oh my goodness, it's feng shui. Oh yeah, I remember. I can't get my weapons because I need the universal tomestones. Okay, so I can't upgrade my red mage weapon for the time being, but I can still upgrade the 2 pieces of the gear here. So I just need head and body and ring. I don't know if I'll be able to get a ring, however. Nope, I am 40 short, which I should be able to get rather quickly. Bam, 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 bam. Trip raid soon. Did you hear what I was talking about earlier, by the way, Noel? About talking to you about getting the blah blah blah, getting the time together when we're able to do the Dawn Trail normals and Lions raids. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to Itchy about getting time on a weekend where I'm able to do the raids with you. Because obviously I want to stream it as well. And obviously I want to make sure that me and Itchy aren't doing anything on a day. Because obviously, you know, I want to spend time with him over the weekends. And I don't want streaming to get in the way of that. Most of it this week, yeah, I'm not going to do this weekend. Next weekend we will both be busy. Will we? Why are we going to be busy next weekend? Right, Valentine's Day. I forgot about that. Yeah, me and Itchy will probably be going out for that. That makes sense. It gives me time to prepare then. Should I just... Honestly, I'm kind of considering just upgrading this just by buying it off the market board. It's literally just the one item. It can't be that expensive, right? Do you need to upgrade it? Yes. That was a level 90 ring. What the frick is a market board? Oh, it's only in Tuliolo? Okay. I will be getting the... Don't bother buying. I will be getting the relic, the tome ring afterwards. I just can't be asked actually going to go get... what are you talking about? The grinding it in a dungeon. Like I said, no, I've got a level 90 ring. I need to upgrade it. I just brain dead ran. It just went completely the wrong way. Market ball's over this way. It depends how much it is, of course. I'm not like paying like 1 million for it or anything like that. $299. Ah, fuck it. It's literally just one. It is the one ring. Alright, now what have I got? 735, 725, 690, 735. Okay, the next piece of gear I need to upgrade is the choker. But I am not going to buy anymore. I just wanted all of my pieces at level 100, and then I worry about eye levels afterwards. All that gear? What do you mean all that gear? Do you know what all that gear is? All that gear is my old tongue gear. And obviously I still sort of need it. Because obviously some of these classes still need leveling. And obviously the melee ones as well. And obviously I've still got Thaumaturge to do, so I'll still need a level 50, the level 50 casting tongue gear. And obviously once I get over level 50, I can start looking at getting rid of it. But for the time being, I need it. That's why I leveled in batches. Yeah, well, we all do things different ways, don't we? Some of us do batches, some of us hop to classes we like, some of us just do one class and that's it. Like one class from each class category. All right, anyway, as I was saying, couple of things we can do. Obviously, we can do a couple of dungeons together. Just do the level cap expert roulette. If people would like to join, just let me know. The last job you're going to max is going to be warrior, right? Yeah, of course. I'm not. I'm going to unlock that last, and I'm only going to get it to level 99, and I'm just not going to touch it ever again. Obviously, if nobody's up for it, I will just run these normally. And we'll just go in public. And then people can judge me for my gameplay. You going to bed? Alrighty, Baku, you sleep well, cutie pie. I hope everything is okay. Alright, if there is nobody around to do these with, then I will just get myself queued up. But yes, sleep well, Baku. This will give me enough tombstone to upgrade my choker on my red mage as well, so I should be able to get my eye level up on that for the time being. Oh my god, it's an Eevee? I do be an Eevee! Welcome into the stream, Sonny. Welcome in. You should evolve into a Flareon like me. That is the plan! I will be a Flareon! I will be, but unfortunately I need money to do that. It's going to be a while before I'm able to do that. But I am glad to see another Flareon enjoyer. Flareon is a good bean, a good fluffy bean. Floof? I will be Floof. And yes, you are a cute Puchiano indeed. New follower? Where's a new follower? I didn't get any notifications. Plus, obviously, I'm doing a dungeon at the moment, so if I miss something, that's why. Because unfortunately, in Dawntrail dungeons, if you don't pay attention, you die. And he's dead. Actually, did anyone... Amulet casting, don't need an amulet, and I don't need that. Oh, look at all of you going down the left side. You know what? I'm going to go down the right side. But yeah, Solar, if you actually followed me, very much appreciated. I didn't see it on Twitch's side, though. Twitch is weird for their notifications sometimes. Wow. Wow. Oh. It's once again super cold in my office. Also, something if you pull, I will leave you to die. Roll for Final Fantasy 14 and MMOs in general, you do not rush to tank. I am the base. I mean, I really don't mind doing big pulls now that I've actually done this dungeon. Now that I know it, I don't mind doing the big pulls. I don't mind running forward and just pulling absolutely everything in the room. But you don't rush me. Tremendous voice change? Wait, did someone recode me while I wasn't looking? Shit. And that was my bad, looking away for a second. Like I said, if you stop paying attention for a moment in a Donjol dungeon, you die. But it's okay, because time privilege. Don't need... I didn't need the earrings, I need a choker. Mistweak is good. Like, obviously, I know with it being the max level top tier dungeon at the moment, you are going to see it a lot, but it at least keeps your attention to not, you know, it jingle jangles you. You can't just brain dead run through it like a lot of the dungeons in this game. You can ask No, he absolutely adores the last fight in this dungeon. No loves it playing it as a melee. I know. I'm only playing, Noel. I'm only playing. We'll be able to agree this, right? We'll be able to agree this, right? Oh yeah. Bro doesn't come out. He just stays there while he does his shit. Come on. Come on. Get on the leash. Come on. And he just goes back there. It's annoying. I get why that's annoying. Come on. Okay, that what? Okay, that's what I get for trying to one pixel it. That's Chakra Slaying. That is not what I need. Evil is awake. Good morning, Evil. Now go back to bed. Alrighty, right. Degvi is going to be back in a couple of minutes. I just need a quick bathroom change. Oh. So, I will be back in a few minutes. And I return. I have turned the heating on. The deck V was a little bit chilly. I don't want to become a Glaceon, I wish to be a Flareon. There we go. All nice and cozy underneath my nice, fluffy blanket. Oh. There we go. Okay, right. I am nice and wrapped up. Goody good. Okay, that should have gotten me enough tomestones to actually be able to upgrade my red mage gear. Well, that blanket, wash that blanket, it smells? No, it doesn't. This is a clean blanket. Not everything I touch instantly becomes stinky. That is white mage. I don't want white mage, I want red mage. And I believe it was my choker. Yes, I need to get the choker upgraded. That should get my item level up to... I realize I need to upgrade my weapon. That's what I need. I need my weapon. Okay, I guess I can go get my level... Wait. I can get my tome weapon. I know I can go get a level 99 weapon from Tuliolol. How much are the Agveld weapons again? Hello, thank you, fellow. Welcome to the Berry Hoarders. Very much appreciated. It was these. No, these are the enhancements. When will I evolve? When I have enough money. Unfortunately, obviously, I can't just do it. I do need to get a ref sheet for my evolve form. I do have it designed in my head. I know what I want, but unfortunately, I need to commission that to do so. Yeah, Firestones are expensive. Flareon chip is paid DLC. It's okay, I'm a Flareon at heart. Oh, wait, no, you just get the weapon from beating Agveld. I just need to do it. I just need to go and beat Agveld as a red mage. But I sucked at the fight. I didn't see your message, Baku. I'm sorry. Yeah, I sucked at the fight. I mean, I guess we can do it. Does anyone want to go do Agveld? Because I don't know if my queue times are going to be terrible. Everyone sucks at Agveld and everybody sucks at Agveld. Okay, you would love to do Agveld. So, okay, so, Orange, you're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV soon, right? All you need to do is quite literally, hear me out. You need to download Final Fantasy XIV and complete the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV up until current content. And then you can do the Agveld fight. I love the thing they put on the website for it. It is quite literally that. Just get into Final Fantasy XIV, complete the entirety of main story content, and then you can do the fight. I'm honestly kind of surprised they didn't do it at Stormblood. Like, you could get it when you got to Stormblood, but you would just need a level 100 class. No. You don't do that, Baku. You don't do that. You could buy the older crafted weapon. It's probably cheap. I mean, it probably is, but I mean, fuck it. Let me check. Where are the Red Mage's arms? How much is the current one? 400k, but that's regular quality. It is this one? 99,500. But the problem is it's not high quality. I mean, it's better than what I've got currently. Solo, thank you for coming along, very much appreciated. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you. I mean, it's better for the time being. It don't matter. I'll literally be replacing it soon anyway. There we go. Okay, now we have my Red Mage geared to 741. My Dancer is 752. And my Dark Knight, I believe, is 741 as well. Yeah. But obviously, I have a better weapon. Because I still find it funny that the Pilgrim's Traverse weapons are 750. Which I still need to do. I still need to go and do that deep dungeon. I still need to complete it. Okay, my Red Mage is geared, my Dancer is geared. All goody. Bam, 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 bam. You'll only get a weapon drop from this week, and if not, you'll get a turn weapon after we do raids. That's true. We will be doing the raid soon. And obviously that'll better gear me for, you know, Savage content. Which will be done eventually. I don't feel comfortable yet to do that. Alright, I'm going to run the ads here real quick, and when we get back I will continue on. Obviously the slots are still open if people would want to join for doing some dungeons. Obviously we've still got the level cap dungeons to do. Oh yeah, I know Savage is rough. I know Savage is rough, and obviously from my small taste of funny mechanics from doing the Criterion dungeon, that one was something. Would you say Criterions are about as hard as Savages or harder? Easier? Okay, fair enough. That makes sense, actually. Fair enough. Alrighty, if people aren't able to join, I will just get queued up. Because we're going to have to wait anyway. The Savage is where friendships go to die, so it is the monopoly of Final Fantasy XIV. Got ya. Yeah, that's like the only thing I'm worried about doing it. I like this game, I really do. I'm very accepting of people, but I'm just worried that people will get mad at me while I'm learning. That's like my only worry with this. Yeah, they're literally the same thing, Ursa. I'm very accepting of skill level myself, and I know people are learning. But the only worry I've got is while I'm doing that learning, people will just get very, very toxic, and I'm very worried about it. Like, obviously, the hardest content I have done is an Unreal. And obviously, it was very hastily put together, and the problem is quite a lot of the people were all over with sleep schedules, so it was kind of meh. But it was fine. We got it, and it was very, very... I was happy when we played it. It was good. We did good. We got it. And I was proud of it, and I still am. And hell, I want to do the chaotic sometime. I also want to do ultimates, but yeah. It's going to be a while before I feel fully comfortable with that. Like, I literally have just finished Dawn Trail. I'm still learning the endgame dungeons to get fully comfortable with those. And once I feel comfortable with regular things, that's when I'll start thinking about moving on to harder stuff. Because there's a lot of things to do. Like, there's these extremes which I need to do. And obviously there's the Hell on Rails extreme that I still need to unlock. I do want to go back to early game as well. I want to do these extremes regularly. Obviously, you know, completely ignoring Limitless Blue because, you know, Chip would hate Titiana EX. Why would I hate Titiana? Oh god, yeah, that's another thing I wanted to do as well. I wanted to go all the way back and do fucking the Coils of Bahamut. I want to do that on content. Well, not on content. When I say on content, I mean synced. Hey, Chip, you like tether mechanics? Oh, for fuck's sake. I already had shit with that during Reef of Snakes, and you're telling me that's in Titania as well? I mean, I'm a lot more comfortable with them now that I know how they work, but it was still a piece of shit. Everybody hates tether mechanics. But yeah, I do want to go back, and I actually want to do the coils as well. And obviously there's the savage fights too. I want to do the savage fights. In terms of trials recently, in Trial Roulette, I actually got Refulgence recently. Because obviously you had to do, that was... I'm okay. Sorry, I just need to take a drink real quick. I'm okay. You know when you breathe and you swallow air? But yeah, Refulgence was good. That's when you needed to fight Shiva. Would I be a noob if I asked what tether mechanics are? No, because you haven't encountered them yet. You are still in the Realm Reborn, Orange. Basically, there's two types of tethers. One where basically the tank needs to take the tether from other party members to, you know, stop them getting absolutely squinched. Or there's ones which you need to pass the parcel between different party members to stop people from dying. You will encounter them... When is the earliest when you get them? Yeah, it is. The earliest you get them is Stormblood. For the toxicity part, the biggest reason for a lot of that is because of expectations. Joining a clear party when you can consistently clear a mechanic from the middle of the fight is wasting everyone's time. Oh yeah, like something like that, no, I would not do. You know, I'm not that dense. Obviously, if I'm learning, I will say I'm learning. And obviously, you know, practicing. I won't go in just like, yeah, I'm fully confident I can do this. And then, you know, be completely unable to do so. I'm not like that. But still, the only worry I still have is while I say I am learning, that I would go in and people still be toxic anyway if I die to something. But yeah, most of the time it is a tank thing, Orange. Most of the time the tanks need to take it. Yo, that is a nice top hat.
To the memories of better days, I bid farewell.
Have you heard? Princess Fiend is here.
Foreign entities detected. Proceeding with removal.
Your smile means all is right with the world.
If I smile, it is because you all smile for me.
Can we get another 7 salute in chat for Endless Fiend when she wasn't an asshole? And obviously with me in a dungeon as well, I'm not really going to be paying attention to chat as much because unfortunately, again, if I don't pay attention in game, I will die. Most of the time, when I get upset, during learning, it's because I'm making an effort to learn.
Security protocol.
Yeah, but yeah, sometimes mistakes are just made. I don't know. I guess I'm just. I might be worried just too much. That just might be it. And obviously, you know, if I'm doing it as a stack with all of you peeps, then I know you're not assholes. I thought I was in that. Oh well. I should have just won that. I haven't really done this one as melee before, so positionals were kind of fun for me there.
The painful memories of war I lay to rest.
Foreign entities detected. Proceeding within the zone.
Oh yeah, I know tanks have no positionals, but what I meant was position on the field to not get squinged while he was doing his while doing his cross donor attacks. That one is kind of annoying as well. When the enemies spawn so far apart, you can't just AoE them and grab them all, and then the melee attacks and eventually gets one of the, the DPS attacks and eventually gets one of them at the back. Thank you for reminding me. What am I reminding you about? Also, if I'm missing chat messages, I do apologize. Try silencing them and I'll stunning them for those poles. Oh, okay, so initiate with a blow instead. I see how you mean.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Oh yeah, I forgot he moves to the fucking center. Mage. I am not moving. It's a chip! It's the reboot! Considering Cyanide on that city called the hairy borders and changing my persona to...
And at the last...
Oh, okay, I see.
Endless.
Fire detected. Initiating Getty protocol.
And that's what you get if you go without the tank.
They've done it! They've preserved the Queen! We can't give up! Not until we keep complete!
Really quiet. Memory erosion.
Alright, everybody see it?
Initiating level 9. Return. Activate components. Engaging priorities. Attempting removal via incision. Attempting removal via incision. Removal failed. Commencing extermination sequence. Attempting extermination via multiple armaments. Purging via armaments. Acquiring target. Exterminating. Commencing final attack sequence. Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge. Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol. Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
I'll take that.
Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
How did you? You know what? Fine, I'll take it. I didn't need it, but I'll take them. Alright. That is going to be the last one for today. It's getting about the time where I usually end stream. And honestly, I am feeling a lot comfier with these later dungeons. I still have a couple of things that I need to be fully comfortable with before I can say I can just do them. But yes, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. The Deck Review will be back tomorrow. I have a plan to do the new Cosmic Exploration area, but obviously I won't be doing that for the entire stream. I will be obviously going to go unlock it, to do some stuff, to do some crafting. But in the meantime, everybody have a wonderful evening, and we will see what tomorrow brings. Bye-bye from moi.